Hey, boys and girls. It's time for Uncle Jay Explains the News. Now here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories, Uncle Jay.
Hi, boys and girls. Well, Uncle Jay's news word for this week is a little tricky. You might even find it hard to pronounce at first. The word is faux. It looks a little funny because it's one of those French words, and the French sometimes put extra silent letters on words like ballet, esprit de corps, coup d'etat, ménage à trois, etc. Faux means false, made up, fake, phony. And in the news last week, Iran launched a bunch of scary missiles, and a picture they passed around about it showed 4 missiles. But a closer look revealed that one of those missiles had been digitally added. It was faux. Now, why would they do that? Well, boys and girls, here's some pictures of the president of Iran. Now, someday, some of you are going to grow up to become psychiatrists, and then you'll understand why he just kind of felt the need for one more big, long missile. And he's not the only short guy in the world with those kinds of issues. Well, in sports, people are worried that this week's All-Star game might have faux results because of steroids. In fact, boys and girls, if you want to avoid any drug scandals, you can just watch the Tour de France. It's a classic bicycle race. Or you can watch the running of the bulls in Pamplona, Spain. In other news, Jesse Jackson got in trouble last week by saying something he didn't want people to hear into a microphone in front of a camera. There's another French expression for what he did. It's called a faux pas. Another extra letter. A faux pas is an embarrassing mistake. And there's another French word for that, gaffe. Of course, they probably spell it. Okay, boys and girls, it's time to answer one of your news questions. This week it comes from Shelley in Salt Lake City. Hi, Shelley. Shelley writes, Dear Uncle Jay, my mom is upset with all the happy news about Jamie Lynn Spears' baby. Jamie Lynn's not married, and she was 16 when she got pregnant. Is the media sending the wrong message to kids? Thanks, Shelley. Well, wrong is pretty much the only message the media sends to kids. I mean, just look at one of the media's newest superheroes, a selfish, drunken loser. What if the media made all of their new heroes this way? Now, as far as Jamie Lynn Spears, her baby will pay a price. She's got to grow up with the shame and the stigma of only having been on the cover of OK magazine. Actions do have consequences. Well, don't forget, you can see more news questions and answers at Uncle Jay's website. Send your questions to Uncle Jay at UncleJayExplains.com. Check back every Monday when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a good kid is good news.